So you guys might have seen the drama recently. There's a video made by this creator where he slanders my name and calls me a scammer and liar. There has been a lot of misinformation and overall just blatant lies. This one individual has made 2 videos already. Then there's a ton of other YouTubers. So I have to clear everything up. And so that's what we're going to be doing today. So first things first, when I reacted to his video originally, you might notice his title of the video was Nick A30 scams his viewers. And if we look at what the video is called now, it's Nick A30 scammed me. He's clearly using my name to create a false narrative to gain views and propel his channel forward.
You're probably wondering what happened. Well, I found out he exploits his viewers for money.
This is a wild claim with absolutely zero proof.
On the 27th of December 2024, I donated $4. I donated asking for him to give me a Fortnite challenge for a video I'm making.
At no point whatsoever did Arch reach out via Twitter, email, any social media platform, or through another donation saying that he would like a refund, because everyone knows I would refund that donation within a heartbeat. I know it's not about the money. Otherwise, you would have asked for a refund, you take down the videos, but I know you're not going to. And I'm not one to censor anything. Everyone is more than allowed to have their opinion, make videos on me, form opinions. I will never DMCA strike, copyright claim them, or anything like that. People want to get upset at me for censoring certain words in my YouTube comments and in my streams. And that's because, like, hey, I got to focus on the positive. I want to spread good vibes. I don't want to focus on the negative 24/7. Yeah, there are moments where I might not be 100% positive, but I try my absolute best. And I've learned throughout the years, the more you're positive, the more that flourishes your positive community. And the moment you start addressing hate and negativity, which I have to do now, which I absolutely despise, that's when there's even more negativity and more hate and more drama.
I donated asking for him to give me a Fortnite challenge for a video I'm making.
If you have an idea, I would more than likely be happy to say it. I don't have any ideas off the top of my head. If I had ideas, I'd be recording it.
This is just weird because, like, he could just say any challenge.
I've streamed Fortnite for 7 years, and people have asked me for challenges every single stream. I'm out of ideas, bro. And I could sound like a broken record and say one chest challenge, one chest challenge, one chest challenge. But, like, at the end of the day, how many videos are people going to watch where Nick A30 gives me a challenge and it's the one chest challenge? Like, how boring would that be? So I try to be a little more reserved so people can't just use my name and say Nick A30 gave me a challenge, and it's the same thing over and over again. When you see a Nick A30 video, I want it to be special. I want it to be unique. And that's the same way I treat my content on my channel. So my overall mindset on this kind of stuff, it never changes. Like, you got to put in the work. You got to put in the time.
I also would like to specify I did actually give him 2 challenges. I said, could you maybe give me the one chest only challenge or the shotgun only challenge? He then proceeded to just flat out ignore my donation.
I want to show you guys the stats of the stream real quick, because I think a lot of people often forget when I'm streaming, I have to be focusing on the game, the chat, the donations, the alerts, the subs, every single thing on all 4 platforms that I'm streaming on. So let me show you guys the stats. This is my main YouTube channel. I had 5,000 average viewers, 14,000 chat messages. On YouTube Shorts, there was an average of 1,700 people watching at one given time. And the same goes for Twitch. And on TikTok, let's say around 3,000 average concurrent viewers. My point being, whether it's a chat message or donation, I might miss it sometimes. People know this, and at the end of the stream, typically I go through my full list and get caught up on everything.
I donated another $2, saying simply, I think he might have missed my dono, and I specified which 2 challenges I would like him to give me.
One thing I actually noticed when watching this back is the donation messages he's making and typing out in the video itself, they're not what he actually said when he donated. I logged on to my Streamlabs and I'm able to see the exact donation messages. His second donation was, bro, it can be any challenge, just anything off the top of your head, even if it's been done before. Thanks. I mentioned some in the last dono, like one chest or shotgun only, lol. Appreciate your content, man. Not trying to spam, just sending you money, LeMayo. Brother, you asked me to tell you what I would like you to say, and then you don't read the message?
As soon as I sent the next donation, I realized he had banned me from donating, which is really strange, man.
If I wanted more money from you, I would keep you unbanned.
And this guy does have a history of banning his fans who pay money to be in his customs.
This is not true, because for 100-player customs, you can have the trusted role or you can be a sub to join. So one is paid, one is unpaid. At one point, I did make it so everyone can join the customs, whether you're a sub or not, whether you have the trusted role or not. But as you guys know, and you guys have seen clips, people grief my customs, and it's just impossible to get anything done. So obviously, we have to limit it to a smaller group of people.
Felt like Nick was just trying to squeeze as many little $2 donations out of me.
If you felt that I was trying to get more and more donations, why did you keep on donating? Why not just stop it right there, move on to another streamer, ask for a refund, and then be done with it? And as you see now, with 2 videos on your channel, you clearly were looking for drama and you were looking to profit off my name. And if you think I'd be willing to risk my career and risk my name and brand over a, I'm just going to be generous here and say a $15 donation in total, I mean, come on, bro. Like, you don't gotta purposely mislead everybody just to get a video out there and build up your subscribers.
And they got banned from the chat for simply just asking a question.
I haven't banned a single person who mentioned the drama. I've timed out people. I've removed donations. Funny enough, in my Discord in the mod channel, I specifically said I do not want to ban anyone. If anyone brings up the drama, just time them out for 24 hours and then we move on.
I don't know why he was acting like a man-child about this. I mean, this man is 29 years old and is having some sort of tantrum because I donated to him.
I genuinely just wish there was a lot more positivity out there, and the clips that would get views would be the ones where I'm actually responding positively and giving people challenges, being nice and shout outs and thank yous, but nobody cares about that. All I ask is that you just understand there's always two sides to every story. I'm not going to make any more videos covering this. I want to just focus on the positive because, again, you focus on the positive, it tends to create a more positive community. This kind of stuff does not make me feel good. It's just not very fun, and it just makes you not excited to stream. It doesn't make you excited to make videos, and everything's just negative, 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 and you don't see any positive. Not fun. So genuinely, I mean this. There's no ill will towards anybody. Arch, I wish you all the best. I appreciate all the support, guys. And so all I ask is we keep it positive, guys. We move on from this and keep on spreading back good vibes.
From college dropout to Fortnite millionaire, typical gamer. He's been around for like a decade in content.
This is Typical Gamer.
And I don't know too much about him before Fortnite.
YouTuber in the entire world. But not many
10
people know
billion
the true
total
story
views?
on how Typical Gamer rose to the top of YouTube and the Fortnite world.
I've actually never told this to anyone before.
However, that ends today because I got the chance to do an exclusive
interview
with Typical Gamer
That's
himself,
sick.
and you can only find it right here on Timmy FNVR.
Yo, what's up, Timmy fans?
So without
That's
further
sick.
ado, and with the help of the man himself, this is the entire story.
So that's why I don't know his
of
story, because he
Typical
hasn't
Gamer.
told it.
Andre, Typical Gamer, Rebel.
Wait a second. 1992? Psh, boomer. Oh my god, Uncle at 1992. So old. Oh my god, imagine being that old. That's crazy.
Was born on March 23rd of 1992 in Canada.
Homie's
Yeah,
basically
so I
a
grew up
grandpa.
in Toronto, Ontario, Canada. A lot of people think I'm from America, but no, I'm definitely Canadian.
He was raised by his two
Dad, I was
parents
born in
from
93.
Portugal alongside his older brother.
So both my parents are
They're like
Portuguese,
twins.
like straight from Portugal, which a lot of people don't know as well. I was spawned, and my brother was
Spawned?
too. So I got one brother. He's older by a couple of years. That's the family.
I spawned in. I had pretty good
Typical Gamer
loot.
Got into video games at a very early age as a young kid.
So my very first game, I think I was like 3 or 4. It was playing on the SNES, so the Super Nintendo Entertainment
Wow.
System.
That
have
is
my
old.
original one. Yeah, let me show you.
He has his original one?
The actual original one. This is
That's
the one that I played on.
so
First game
sick.
I ever played was Super Mario World.
And
Such
for
a
those
good
of my
game.
viewers who were too young to have an SNES,
All of them
it
but me.
came out all the way
I
back
played on
in
one of those.
1990. And here's
All
just
the
a
way
little
back
clip
in
of what the games used to
1990.
look like on it. Yeah, a little bit more pixelated than what we're all used to now. But at the time,
I
these
played this game.
graphics were ahead of their time.
I don't think
and
this is even
absolutely
on the
insane.
Super
It got
Nintendo. I swear it was
perfect
worse than
reviews
this.
from all
What?
gaming outlets that existed
You're
at the
dumb.
time. As TG got older, his love for video games grew even stronger.
For sure, yeah. So I had a pretty regular school life. I was pretty good at school, but I tried to finish my homework as quickly as possible so I could just rush and play games.
He
Yep.
played a wide
Pretty much
variety
me.
of games, from MMOs to story-based
He was a WoW
action-adventure
fan!
games.
I love
Some of my
PG.
favorite games of all time that I poured like the most hours into, SOCOM 2, which is
Yep.
a third-person shooter. Guild Wars. The way I would describe it for people that don't know is pretty much
WoW is
if
better
you
than
didn't have
Guild
money
Wars.
to buy World of Warcraft, you would play Guild Wars because there was no monthly subscription. So I played a lot of Guild Wars, over 10,000
My
hours.
parents paid for my subscription.
But
I was very
just
lucky.
because he was a huge gamer doesn't mean that he never left his house. TG was also a huge hockey fan and even dreamed of being in the NHL when he got older.
So I didn't play any like official sports. I played a lot of road hockey, and then I played on rollerblades
Huh.
hockey as well. And I really, really wanted to growing up be an NHL star. My parents wanted me to get into soccer, and there was soccer and hockey, and we looked at it and we looked at the prices, and it's just so incredibly expensive to get into hockey. And
Wow, it had
I
like
wish I played
a-
soccer. I love soccer. I love playing soccer, but I was just so focused and honed in on this idea of playing hockey. that
TG
anything
had a
else
really
would-
modest upbringing.
After he made one of the biggest shots in NBA history,
The next 7 years of Kyrie Irving's career were a total fiasco. Since the 2016 championship, Kyrie remained a phenomenal player, a dribbling wizard who averaged 26 points per game and made 5 All-Star teams. But he nearly threw it all away. Irving's off-court actions made people forget that he's a basketball savant, and any news about Kyrie seemed to be negative due to his constant wars with the media, suspensions from the NBA, and falling out with his teammates.
And it hurts me sometimes when we have to sit up.
Are you okay? Are you okay?
Prepared to talk about stuff that divides the game. Now we got to answer for what this idiot has done.
It was unbelievable that one player could produce so much drama and force his way out of 3 different franchises.
You had Cleveland to exit. You had Boston, which was a mess. You had Brooklyn, which was a mess.
When Kyrie left Brooklyn, he was considered a locker room cancer, a ticking time bomb that could explode at any given moment. But then he landed in Dallas, and things started to change. In the 23-24 season, Kyrie embraced his role as a leader on a young Mavs team. He was saying all the right things, and most importantly, he stayed on the court, nearly winning another NBA championship. This is the rise, the fall, and the rise again of Kyrie Irving, and how the most unorthodox player in the modern NBA went from a team killer and PR disaster to a well-respected NBA superstar. And before he started believing that the earth was flat, Kyrie was always a basketball prodigy. Both his parents are former basketball players, and Kai started dribbling a ball as soon as he could walk. Kyrie was so obsessed with basketball that he dribbled and shot all the time, writing on his wall that he'd become an NBA player one day.
In high school? Well, I played all the time. Winter, fall, summer, spring.
But there was one big problem, his size. As a freshman in high school, Kai was only 5'7" and super skinny. As a sophomore, he reached 5'10". But despite averaging 29 points per game, nobody knew about him because he played in the lowest division in New Jersey. As a senior, Kyrie reached his current height of 6'2", and with the increase in size, he became unstoppable. By this time, everybody knew who he was. Irving was named High School All-American, co-MVP of the Jordan Brand Classic Tournament, and was unanimously ranked as a top 5 high school player in the country. Kyrie was wanted by every major university, but he accepted the scholarship from Duke. And in his first 8 games for the Blue Devils, Irving was a strong candidate for NCAA Freshman of the Year, averaging 17 points and 5 assists per game, while shooting an insane 54% from the field, 45% for 3, and 90% from the free throw line. Unfortunately, he suffered a foot injury that sidelined him until March Madness, where he helped the Blue Devils reach the Sweet 16. And even though Duke lost to Arizona, Kyrie was by far the best player on the court, and easily the most talented player in college basketball. At the 2011 NBA Draft, the Cleveland Cavaliers had an easy choice, selecting Kyrie with the first overall pick. And immediately after the draft, Irving reached out to a famous trainer, Micah Lancaster, who pushed his ball handling into a new stratosphere. Lancaster made Kyrie keep his dribble so tight that he could swat away opponents' hands like flies while he was handling the basketball. They also worked on his footwork and balance, and all that hard work paid off.
But Kyrie's one of the only people, he'll let you play. He'd rather play defense on offense. He starts his point of attack, and he lets you dictate how this is gonna go. Yep.
Kyrie immediately made his mark in the NBA. He was just 3 votes shy of becoming a unanimous Rookie of the Year. In the next 2 seasons, he made the All-Star team each year. He became the All-Star Game MVP, as well as the MVP of the 2014 FIBA World Cup. His ball handling made him a superstar, and his victims ranged from Brandon Knight to Kobe Bryant and the entire USA Olympic team. But despite all the individual success, one thing was missing. The Cleveland Cavaliers were a mess, and Irving wasn't even close to sniffing the playoffs. But then, it all changed because of one man, LeBron James. In his first season back in Cleveland, LeBron led the Cavs to the NBA Finals. But due to injuries to both
There's literally no way to contact this man. You try message him, he doesn't have any accounts on anything, but we got him in a lobby.
In March of 2018, a mysterious PlayStation Rocket League player finally had his 1v1 show match debut.
I don't know how old Monkey Moon is. I really don't know. If Monkey Moon wins, I bet you anything he doesn't have a PayPal.
Historically, at this time, every notable Rocket League professional competed on PC, with very few exceptions.
You'd rather keep this in the near post. Look at that, though, by Monkey Moon. Quick transition from the wall to the ground to the goal.
This individual, however, was competing among the best while still handicapped by the disadvantages of being a console player.
Ahmed is on fire, ladies and gentlemen, wrapping Monkey Moon around his thumb.
As he unfortunately fell to an immediate match point against Ahmad, it was at first looking like his introduction was a bit overhyped. But as soon as you'd begin to doubt him as just being another lowly PS4 player, that's when his demeanor completely changed.
Hook shot being lined up, passes it to himself off the near post, gets the rebound off the near post, and got the finish. And he's completely changed his tune now. Are we really going to see the completion of the reverse sweep as we approach overtime? Monkey Moon keeps the ball alive. Has he really done this? Chance on the open net. He really needs to work hard though, and he does! Monkey Moon with a huge play. Surely is going to take the series. What a comeback from Monkey Moon.
As it would turn out, over the next 5 years, this unknown player would go on to have one of the greatest professional careers the game has ever seen.
Two-time world champion.
From a PS4 player to the greatest of all time, this is the fascinating story of Monkey Moon.
No one cares.
Good morning! Good evening, Kevin. Glasses go. Good afternoon. We got a banger for y'all today, baby. We got some more reaction content here on the main channel. Listen, the feedback on these videos have been incredible, so we're gonna keep pumping them out. This one, we got an absolute insane reaction video for you. Bolo is an ex-pro player in Rainbow Six who has over 32, roughly, 1,000 hours on this game. Well, Rainbow Six Hub is a YouTube channel, and they kind of took the best clips from the 32,000 hours that he's been playing and put it into one montage video. I'm gonna have their link in the description, and on top of that, I'm gonna have Bolo's Twitch and Bolo's YouTube. Be sure to go to check out all their content. This reaction video will literally have you questioning everything. Everything. And if you do want more reaction content, because like I said, the feedback's been great, drop a like on this, drop a sub if you haven't yet or you're considering it. This is your sign. But most importantly, be sure to tell somebody you love them. All right, I'll catch you on the next one. 32,000 hours in Rainbow Six, huh? Well, let's take a gander. Now, as someone that currently has, how many hours do I got? Roughly 15. I think I'm gonna be a little bit impressed here.
Kitchen's clear.
Prophecy is true.
I'm sorry. I'm 7 seconds in. I am 7 seconds in. Okay, hang on. I don't know where to put my camera. Hang on a minute.
Kitchen's clear.
Yeah! Okay! All right! Uh-huh, that makes sense.
Christ, that guy scared me.
Do you know how I know he's very good? I feel like he barely even reacted to that. Meanwhile, I'm like,
Welcome to the edit section.
you serious? Holy. Holy, what is that? Holy, like why? I still don't understand why it's doing that. Am I accidentally pressing Q or something? Like why? 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 Okay, see you later. See you later.